Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw, and I'm here today with Pete Calero, who's Senior Vice President of Brand and Product Marketing for Carnival Cruise Line. Now, Carnival just unveiled a brand new marketing program that it is calling Thunderstruck. And we're going to find out what Thunderstruck means. Obviously, there's the word fun in there, which has been used in marketing campaigns before for Carnival. And we're also going to talk about how you as travel agents can key in on this new marketing campaign and sell more Carnival Cruise Line products to your customers. And you're going to find out about that and more on Insider Travel Report. Now, first of all, Pete, how are you and where are you?
Well, thanks for having me, James. I'm doing great. I'm in Atlanta at home, where I've been for the past year and a half. I do occasionally get back to headquarters in Miami. Yeah, it's a little chilly here. Would love to be in some Miami temperatures right now.
No, it is great. I'm sure you'll get back there, but you know, a lot of us we all got used to working at home, and it's actually not too bad. Although I seem to work harder than ever when I'm at home.
No
I have
doubt.
I have been traveling like crazy, but that's another story. Now let's just talk about that. Your new marketing campaign for 2022, as I said, it's called Funderstruck, and I guess my first question is, what is Funderstruck?
Funderstruck is the unmistakable feeling you have when you choose fun on Carnival.
Right.
And it was an idea that came to us after speaking with our creative partners at Anomaly in New York. And we asked them to help us plan for our comeback coming out of operational pause. And we gave them basically two main challenges. The first was, how do we break through the clutter? There's going to be a lot of people talking, and we needed to stand out from the crowd. The second is we needed something that was really relevant to people today, to Americans who are wanting to, get away from the staycations and the RV road trips that they've been taking for the last year. And I really think they met the challenge with the creation of this, this new word.
Right.
But it's a word that Carnival cruisers have been experiencing for nearly 50 years. So I really think that we've got something exciting to share with people.
Well, and obviously it does, as you mentioned, this new campaign does carry over from your previous campaigns. Choose Fun, which was the more recent. And then, I'm so old, I remember the fun ships.
Yeah.
And I won't even go back to, back in the days of, Kathy Lee and all that. And those were very successful campaigns. But now you have, Funderstruck. And it does, how does this campaign really carry over from those?
Well, we do think of it as an extension of the Choose Fun platform. It's another expression of it, if you will. Last year, we had a different, 2 years ago, rather, we had two different campaigns called the Fun Ones. And both of these are ways of thinking about, the choice that you make to really go out and kind of have, your whole self involved in having a fun vacation, unapologetically, joyfully fun. And so we just think of as Funderstruck as a way of sharing that same feeling and that same sentiment, fine-tuned to what's going on in the world today.
Absolutely. Now, what are the key sort of differentiators of a Carnival cruise experience that you hope to illustrate once again in this new campaign?
Yeah, I think, I'd mentioned it a minute ago that when our agency came back and said, well, we've got this idea, Funderstruck, and we think it's really about something that's unique to Carnival and highly relevant. Highly relevant being people want to take that, that first vacation back with their family and with their friends. And it's that being together and having that experience on a Carnival vacation that we really think is unique. There are a lot of opportunities to take quiet time on the beach or in the spa, but you can also enjoy all of that, but you can enjoy a lot of the kind of the high voltage experiences on a Carnival. So for example, the first roller coaster at sea. Carnival Bolt is on our newest ship, Mardi Gras. And we just think that those kinds of experiences over time have been designed to really take advantage of family and friends traveling together and having a good time.
So you think that's what they want right now as we hopefully emerge, although obviously we've had a little blip back now for the moment, at least I have up here in New York. It's been rather surprising how quickly people have gone back to sort of that COVID era here. But you think what they're looking for is family and friends together and exciting things to do together, like Bolt and a lot of the different things that you have on the ships.
I do think that, and the team thinks that it's time. And even if you're not taking that family vacation in January or February of next year, I think more than ever, people are making plans for that, and they're booking out ahead. And they do want to get back together. And so we really think that Carnival is the perfect answer for that, and Thunderstruck is a great way to remind people about Carnival.
Now, is Shaquille ONeal part of this as the chief fun officer?
Our chief fun officer will absolutely play a part in Funderstruck. He's not going to play a role in the first round of commercials that will, in essence, establish the word and kind of communicate the feeling of being Funderstruck. But we've got some really interesting stuff planned with Shaquille for 2022. I will tease you simply by saying that in March, we'll be celebrating our 50th birthday. And believe it or not, it's separated only by a few days. Shaquille ONeal is also celebrating his 50th birthday.
Oh, wow, boy,
in March.
How time flies, I tell you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta do something with Shaquille now that his mom's now a godmother.
Absolutely.
So as I said, Shaquille's mom has something going on. Boy, I read about her. I was very shocked and very surprised. She's quite an accomplished lady.
She is impressive.
Now let's talk about how this is going to roll out. I know you mentioned CRM and social and other activations, holiday moments. How is it going to work initially?
So we do think of this as a fully integrated campaign. I think that's one of the real benefits of having a core idea that can extend across touch points. We will start in CRM. We'll give our own social channels, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. We'll give our fans and followers and our past guests, I wouldn't say a teaser as much as an early access look at Funderstruck. We've got some targeted guest offers for some of our past guests. And so that's how we'll, I think, build some momentum for the word, kind of get it out there into the ether, if you will. And then starting next week, actually on Christmas Day, we'll begin to broadcast some of the films that we've created, as well as starting to post some of the out of home in our key markets. And there'll be a few special activations that will begin starting on Christmas Day.
Yeah, I saw that you're going to have stuff on ESPN and ABC and during these NBA games on Christmas Day, I understand.
That's right. We're really thinking of media in the context of culture right now. And again, back to the goal of breaking through the clutter, we wanted to be sure that we were part of the things people are already doing, their existing behavior, if you will, and not so much creating something new to understand or to see our message. And so Christmas Day, there are a lot of basketball games on ESPN and ABC, and we'll be a part of not just the commercial time there, but we'll be sponsoring some of the in-game segments. So you may hear one of the announcers say something to the effect of, this struck by thunder moment is brought to you by Carnival Cruise Line. And so we're excited about being part of something that people are already getting involved with as they unwrap their gifts or set up their new devices or welcome friends to their homes. They'll have these games playing, and Carnival will be a part of that.
So maybe somebody will say if they have a big dunk on the basketball game, oh, that was a Thunderstruck. How about that?
That might be the case. We certainly hope so. And we want people to use the word to describe kind of those heightened moments of joy.
Now, you're also going to be a sponsor for the Times Square New Year's celebration on ABC with the Times Square Alliance. How
Correct.
will Carnival be evident in that celebration?
So that's a really big program for us. We will be sponsors of the New Year's Rocking Eve broadcast.
Mhm.
So you'll see our advertising air the way you would, for example, on Christmas Day with the NBA. But in this case, we'll have some integrations within the program.
Mhm.
So there'll be a call out for our 50th birthday. It happens that it's New Year's Rockin' Eve's 50th birthday as well. So
Right, a lot of
another
50s
really
here. I
nice,
don't know. This is like
another
a
nice coincidence. Yeah,
2022 is a huge year.
yeah. So we'll have some on-air integration. We will run our advertising, but the thing that we're super excited about is some of the on-the-ground activation, including billboards in Times Square with some of the biggest carnival funnels you will ever see,
Oh, wow.
as well as a special element, which is the ball lighting. So in the evening at 12 midnight, the ball comes down to commemorate the new year. But at 6 p.m., the ball gets lit and it goes to the top of the pole. And Carnival will be sponsoring that moment. And it'll give our president, Christine Duffy, an opportunity to be there, to light the ball, and to take part in this very big cultural moment during the holiday.
No, that's going to be fantastic. I'll be watching. I haven't been down to the Times Square, even though it's not that far, for quite some time. And I actually we're very hopeful people will be able to go in the square this year, but we still have to see with COVID. It's going to be interesting to see. But I know that all the media will be there, and you'll be evident quite a lot there. Now let's talk about, after these initial launches, how will the campaign roll out for the rest of 2022, and what media will be you using, and in what markets?
Well, we do plan to continue the campaign into 22. We're working on some other program elements. I mentioned our 50th birthday coming up. It'll be a Funderstruck 50th with Shaq. We're looking for some participation from some of our other spokespeople and celebrities like Guy Fieri, who will be working with us on a project, on a Funderstruck project. And all of this will be building to the moment later on in the year when we welcome our next ship to the fleet, Carnival Celebration.
Okay.
So you'll be seeing lots of different expressions of the campaign throughout the course of the year. And I do think we'll be building up some momentum to the end of the year and Carnival Celebration.
No, that's absolutely great. And I have to tell you a little quick story. When Guy Fieri first formed his partnership with Carnival way back when, it was a while ago, I was at the press event, and I was the guy that he made a burger for. So I
Oh,
was very,
wow.
very happy, although I was wearing a suit at the time. And if you've ever tried to eat a Guy Fieri burger, you're going to have some challenges not getting it all over your suit. I succeeded.
You need some good luck with that.
I succeeded somehow. I normally put everything all over my suits and ties, but somehow I got it, and I got a good chance. And he cooked the burger. He said, "Does anybody want this?" And I said, "I'm there. Take it." So I got to meet him, and he is one of my favorite Food Network folks. He really is a great personality, and maybe he'll have the Thunderstruck sandwich. We'll see what happens there.
Maybe we'll
There
have
you
to
go.
wait and see. But he's a terrific partner and collaborator, and we're just looking forward to doing more with him next year.
So you are going to focus on, I mean, I think we have 19 of your 22 ships are back. You got the newest one, Mardi Gras, is already at sea, and you got the new one coming up in Celebration. So that is going to be also a focus of the campaign, I gather.
For sure. We want to make sure that people understand this idea. The feeling you get when you experience fun on Carnival is directly tied to our ships and our product and, you know, the experience that's on board. And so those will be featured in different ways, starting with the films all the way down into the, you know, the communication that we'll be releasing to on our social networks and on our within our email campaigns on CRM.
Now, we have wave season coming up. You know, how will Thunderstruck campaign work be integrated with those wave season promotions, if at all?
Yeah, absolutely, it will be. As I mentioned, this is a fully integrated campaign. So during the course of Wave, you'll be seeing some Funderstruck offers. You know, we'll be looking for ways to help people experience this firsthand if you haven't already, and certainly if you've been a guest of ours, you know what this is about, and we'll be inviting you back to do so in the context of some great offers during the season.
That'll be great. Now, as I mentioned earlier, our readers are about 95,000 travel advisors out there in the market. How can they take advantage of this new Thunderstruck campaign to sell more Carnival cruises? And do you have any sort of collateral material and stuff that they can turn to so they can be marketing in sync with Carnival?
Yeah, absolutely. So Adolfo Perez and the team in his group have been working really hard to take this idea and extend it into different elements. I won't list them all here, except to say that there's a robust set of tools, toolkit that'll be available to all of our partners, and we really look forward to taking the opportunity to kind of pass this along to future guests through our travel partners.
No, that'll be fantastic. I know a lot of our readers, our travel advisor subscribers will be interested in doing this. They sell a lot of Carnival and they want to be part of the campaign and benefit from it. Where can our travel advisors go to get more information about the new campaign?
Yeah, for sure. Probably want to follow up with specific email and contact information, but Adolfo is a great place to start. I don't have his email handy. I'm going to have to send that to you after.
Most of our readers who know do have it.
Yeah.
We'll find it if not. But he definitely is the point person, and he's done a lot of great travel advisor campaigns in his time there. So we'll look forward to him using this Funderstruck campaign with all of his travel advisors out there in the market.
He will be.
Now, anything else you want to tell our travel advisors about this campaign?
No, we're just really looking forward to getting back out and being in touch with our consumers again in this way. We've been back now for a few months, and the business is strong, and we're just excited about what 2022 has in store.
Well, Pete, I want to thank you for taking the time. We hope to get back on Carnival next year, and sounds like a great campaign, Funderstruck, and hopefully this is going to work well for you as a successor to Choose Fun and all those other great campaigns Carnival's had in the past, and that our travel advisor readers and viewers can take advantage of this. Again, thank you for taking the time.
Thanks for having me, James.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.